Welcome back, everybody. High Flyer episode number 14 here. As always,
14.
14 exactly, Jibril. As always, is the Nerd You're Gonna Hear Those show alongside my wonderful co host, King Booker himself, Lil Brooker. Jibril,
What it
finally for
do?
the first time live on the airwaves.
For the first time.
First time, man. Thank you for the wonderful people at StreamYard for making this happen.
Thank
And
you guys.
yep. We're here and we're directly live with you all, and we're going to be talking some pro wrestling. But Jabril, what the hell is up, man?
Man, it has been. Woo.
Sir,
Sorry, I had to sneeze. Sorry about that, guys.
live and
Not the best first impression, but
no.
going to continue. But man, I'm pretty good. I just got done with finals, man. I'm so relieved. So relieved.
Yeah.
But yeah. How about you,
Yeah,
bro?
man.
How you been?
I've been all right, man. I just finished my last project, so we're going to start, actually seeing the extent of the boredom that is quarantine, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
because before I was just, actually, doing work and getting to work on that stuff and for my classes. And now that quarantine is done and I'm done with now that my projects are done, I have nothing to do during this quarantine. So now we're going to actually see the extent of how much boredom I can get.
Oh yeah, now I'm gonna understand what everybody else is going through. Because
Yeah.
before it didn't hit me because we had projects, assignments, tests, not to mention work. But I'm resigning from my current internship, and I am also done with finals. So now I'm like, all right, I really got to find something to do.
Yeah,
Just
man. God, a pandemic hit that bad that you have to resign from your internship?
yeah, I mean, listen, you saw I had to cut my hair too. The dreads are
Yeah.
gone. This pandemic is hitting me hard, y'all.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
hard out here.
Dude, it's look. I never thought I'd see the day that Jabril cut his dreads. I only known him with his dreads on, and look at that. I mean, Jabril, you still look pretty cool, man. You look good.
Appreciate it. That's what one thing I was like. At least I look good with like without the hair too.
Yeah, man.
Because man, if I were to look ugly without them, I might have to be quarantined for the rest of the year. I'll be honest with you.
I mean, I cut my hair too, and you know how my hair was. Mine was like,
Oh yeah, but I like the cut on you. Like even when you had it short, it still looked good. I was like, man.
Thanks, man. It looked like I was right out of prison, right?
Oh, for sure. I wasn't messing with short hair Raul at all. I was like, nah, hold on. That Raul have seen some things.
Yeah, I really like this whole live format that we've got going on. I love
Me
that
too. I'm loving
now with
this.
people. And we're gonna do a lot of stuff today. We're gonna talk about a lot of things. We're talking Money in the Bank preview. We're talking about releases. We're talking about some AEW news as well. And of course, we're gonna talk about the great news that is this week is the debut of Scarlett Bordeaux and Karrion Kross. Talk about that. I gotta say that segment, even though it's probably one of the most simplest segments I've seen about the debuting star next week, it made my hair stand up. I got goosebumps.
Same, man. I don't think they could have done a. Well, yeah, no, I don't think they could have done. They did such a good job. Like I am all for this.
You just see the stiletto in the back.
Yes, bro. Just to see the stiletto in his boot. Oh my god, it was so well done.
I'm so excited, dude. And then we're gonna talk about more of that, but it's awesome, man. We had Jibril on yesterday for the Nerdcore live show.
Yeah, I didn't get to stay for the whole time, but man,
it got worse.
I knew it would. I saw it coming. I was like, I gotta I gotta dip while I can.
Yeah. Brad might not even come back after how it ended, man. Oh man, it was fantastic, man. But it was really fun having you on, Jibril.
Oh yeah,
I'm glad you finally got a taste of that show.
Oh yeah, I'm coming back on. Best believe.
Yeah,
If I didn't have anything to do, I would have been under the whole time. Yeah, but I'll be back.
No, it's understandable, dude. It's understandable. So today's show is actually live for everybody, but once coming next week, we're gonna get everything back into order by having just what's it called, live for the Patreon supporters, and then it goes for everybody else and all that. You already know how that is, but we've been away for a bit. Jibril and I are here, so we wanted to talk to you all just live today for everybody. What's going on, Mr. Chill Zone? Thank you for stopping by here at High Flyer.
Chill Zone, what's up,
Mr. Chill Zone? Yeah, Mr. Chill Zone's a fan of pro wrestling as well, so he's gonna have a fun conversation here with us today.
Oh, bet. Let's go.
Yes,
Let's get
sir.
it.
Yes, sir.
I got my camera on today. I got it
Yes,
on.
sir, man.
I'm
I
here.
remember Jabril was like, dude, my camera kind of sucks. I really got to use camera. I'm like, dude, that doesn't suck that bad.
Man,
You know,
well,
I'm going to help you get an actual webcam that we can use. But,
oh yeah.
you know,
This is good for now. It looks a lot better than I thought, honestly. It's not as bad.
yeah, man. What's Mr. Chilson's got something to say here too. Well, bro, my brother. Okay, yeah, yeah. All right. You got. We're
Oh,
doing.
we out here, Mr. Chill Zone. We out here.
That one. I'm glad you put that one before I accidentally spilled something else out. How you guys do? We're doing great, Mr. Chill Zone. This is what's it called? I'm doing great. We just like I said, we just finished I just finished my project, and Jabril said he's done with finals, so we're gonna talk about some
Yes.
wrestling, man.
Some wrestling.
Some wrestling, man. I had to sadly cancel my WWE network, Jabril.
Man, I'm gonna be real with you, Raul. I haven't paid for a subscription in quite some time.
It's getting bad, man. It's
So
getting
shout out to those people who support me and my movie watching, show watching, and streaming.
yeah. No, thank you for coming on here and helping us out. And Jabril's just thank you guys for watching because Jabril's got nothing else to do, man. Wrestling, yes. Let's go. Yeah, of course, man. But yeah, I had to cancel it. I don't have money, and I love how this specific angle of this video makes me look like I'm on an actual radio show. So that's
really
kind of
does.
a little bit of yeah. I mean, it's high flyer radio, right? But yeah, I had to cancel my subscription, bro, and it really kind of sucks. But I have other methods that I can watch Money in the Bank, and I've been catching up. I've been really, really enjoying the build for Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre.
Heck yeah, man. Let's go.
Yeah.
Man, I'm loving this heel turn of Seth. Man, I'm digging it.
100%. Dude, I love how even though they're not even like in the same place sometimes, like there was that one video, that promo that he cut from a video from wherever he was at, and it was still top notch, man.
Yeah, and I know like there was a lot of talk about like why is Seth Rollins getting a title shot, which I understand. I completely understand. He just lost at WrestleMania to Kevin Owens. Why is this dude in the title picture? But at the same time, I'm not passing up on no Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre feud. So
no, not one bit.
I mean, let's go. And if it might lead to Buddy Murphy versus Seth Rollins, eventually, I'm all for it. Like if freaking they turn on each other at some point, man, let's go. I have no problems with that. Because I honestly don't see like I'm not saying that Kevin Owens and Drew McIntyre, Drew wouldn't work, but like they're both kind of like faces right now.
Yeah.
So like I thought it made sense for Seth to come after it, in my opinion.
Even though I would like to say that I think that a heel Kevin would be a really good idea as well.
Yeah,
with
sure.
Drew, but they kind of had to just put up the heel against the face, and I really, really like the build. I think that it's great. I love this version of Seth. That's heel.
Last week with that. I'm saying I agree, Mr. Chillzone. Like even like from his days in TNA, like man, it's interesting, but I dig it. I dig it so far.
I never thought I'd see the day too that Drew is a face, but I'm really like it. He just draws from like I want to say he draws from the crowd, but not right now because there is no crowd. But like talk on Twitter, talking everywhere, my friends and stuff. He really does work well as a face. And he works well as a heel too, but he's really drawing upon that like underdog face, the whole underdog face thing that he's got going on.
Yeah, for sure. But I was gonna say last week, man, that timing of that kick, that Claymore kick to Buddy Murphy, like Seth moved out the way. I didn't see it coming. I did not see that coming. Picture perfect, man. Just seeing that, I was like, yo, this match has to happen. I'm excited. I want to see Seth versus Drew McIntyre. I think it's a good way to like show the defending of the title straight off the back. Like if anybody, Seth Rollins defending against Seth Rollins right after you got it, I feel like that's gonna really solidify him. So I'm hyped.
And I think, well, Jinder just came back as well, and I think Jinder,
Yes.
if
Yes.
Jinder
Yep.
in a Drew and Jinder feud, I think that they'll do great. I think that they
Yeah.
take each other to the limits. I think that they'll do great. I want to see that, but right now I'm really, really interested to see what Seth and Drew can do. But I think Jinder coming back from injury, that was great to see him. And, this version of Jinder is different. He was the WWE champion now, and it was great to see him do that and take his own run, even though it was kind of out of left field. We're like, wow, Jinder Mahal, but I think that Jinder Mahal can definitely give a decent feud to Drew right now if we
Yeah.
put that in there in the
Yep.
future.
I agree. I agree. I'm hyped for it.
Yeah, yeah. Now, sadly, the Universal title picture. That's yeah. Oh man, it's. I'm sorry, man. It's just so hard for me to be interested in Braun with this, man. It doesn't work to me. It's not.
Yeah. And like I respect the Braun,
Yeah.
but like it's just how this went. It, I'm not sold on it. We all know, like, of course, it was a last minute change, with everything that went on. But even still, like at the title right now, I'm just hype about the Fiend, talking to him and calling him the Black Sheep, from back when they were all the Wyatt family.
Yeah. Yeah.
But as far as like I could care less about the title in this rivalry right now. I just want to see them like go back and forth. Hey, what's up, Rat That 01? How you doing?
What's going on, Thaddeus? Thank you so much for stopping by. Thaddeus does Punk Ground Radio with us. It's one of our
Oh, bet.
shows out here. He does some talk about music and all that stuff. So thank you for stopping by, Thaddeus, for talking about some wrestling here.
Oh
And
yeah, what's
yeah,
up? What's
no,
up?
Jabril, I 100% agree with you. I mean, all respect to Braun. I think that he's incredible worker when he was, when he was really like popping really hard.
Yeah, I agree.
I respect the person that Braun is. I just saw an article that he did, he donated like a lot of meals to like healthcare workers right now. So that was great in Orlando. That's awesome of that. I can't do this. I can't picture him with the title and me seeing it with it. I'm just not interested in this at all. Like this really feels like they should have just had the Fiend somehow find his way into the match in WrestleMania and then have beat him there.
Yeah, I agree. Cause like it just seems so not authentic, and man, I'm trying to like get past it, but it's hard. It's so hard.
Mhm.
So I don't even know like what to look forward to with the Universal title right now. I
Yeah.
know my biggest thing for SmackDown right now is Jeff Hardy's is back, and
Yeah.
he has this like story, which I'm very also impressed with because I never thought WWE would actually talk about his trouble with drugs and alcohol. Like I never thought
Yeah.
that was gonna happen. So the fact that they're making these
That
things to
was a
talk about,
huge surprise to me.
yeah, I was like, what? I was like, oh, y'all actually gonna talk? I mean, I already told you. Remember, I was surprised that they actually let Jeff Hardy back because I didn't think that they would because of just all the instances that he had. But yeah, the fact they're doing like these video packages, which are very like inspiring. Honestly, I love watching them.
Yeah.
It makes me hype for Jeff Hardy.
Because remember when we talked about it, I think WWE was like, he's on his own. Like, Jeff
Yeah,
needs to take care of Jeff at this point. Like, they very much read like they're like, we're tired of this. He's got to do it on his own. So it was really interesting to see them bringing this story to like actually addressing the problems of Jeff Hardy, with his drugs and alcohol addictions.
yeah.
Thaddeus, yeah, man, everybody go check out Punk Ground Radio when the 2 episodes drop tomorrow. Anchor.fm/radio.
episodes.
Yeah, go check it out. Check it out. But yeah, no, I think SmackDown definitely has my interest with Jeff Hardy, but it's crazy because at one point SmackDown during this whole thing was like the one that was keeping my attention the most.
Yep.
And then now it's completely switched. Raw's got my attention the most right now.
Oh yeah. Ooh, especially with my girl Liv. Oh, let's go.
Yeah. Hey, bro. Shout out to Liv, bro.
Shout out to Liv. She posted today and she said, "You guys should really watch me tonight." And I'm like, "Say less. Say less, Liv. Let's
Say
go."
less. I'm there, girl. I'm there. Yeah. I'm back at I'm back at home. I can airplay to my TV. So, damn right.
Oh yeah, let's go. But yes, Raw has my attention way more than SmackDown right now. Even like I love the New Day, always will.
Yeah,
but
always.
The title change, I
Look,
don't, man.
It's so hard to have a position on this because I'll take New Day as champs any day, but it just came so sudden that to me it felt like, you know what was this? What was this? What about AEW? AEW has been great so far.
Hey, man, AEW and NXT are some of the most consistent shows right now.
Yeah, AEW and NXT are right now where it's at. I think it's what's been doing really well. We have an article today that we need to read
Oh
about.
shit!
Yeah.
I'm with you, Mr. Chillzone, for real. Like,
My friend can't stand SmackDown. Reason why? Because Brock is on there. I mean, I don't blame your friend, Mr. Chillzone. That's one of the reasons I can't stand what's what's SmackDown sometimes too. But Dadius, AEW has been great. I've been loving Lance Archer on there. I love Brody Lee right now. What they're doing with that, I think
man.
that it's great so far. I can't wait to see what's it called again? Blood and Guts.
Oh yeah, Blood and Guts.
Blood and Guts. I'm so excited, dude. I've been going around and just watching clips of AEW, like past shows, and it's crazy how much that crowd is so into what they've got for a fairly like new company that's been
Yep.
going around. And I just miss crowd at wrestling shows, man.
Oh yeah, I cannot wait for them to be back. Man, I
Last
can't wait
week
for
was
this to be over.
Mhm. Last week was supposed to be the AEW show at the the Fertitta Center, man. We were supposed to be there.
We were supposed to be there. Man,
Mhm.
I would have had my elite shirt, my delete shirt, my Brody Lee shirt. I would have just like took them off. Like as every single person came off, I would have had their shirt on, bro.
Yeah,
'Cause
man.
I was so hyped to see AEW, man. So hyped. And the
I
fact that it was at our school.
Yeah, man. I really hope that we get to go to AEW in November. I think they rescheduled it to November.
Yeah, to November.
I really hope we can go because I think that's going to be a great show. It just sucks. I was like, damn, yeah, last week would have been the week, and you and I would have been. It was going to be literally like right as soon as what's it called final start. So it could have been that great little palate cleanser
Yep.
before we start
Exactly.
finals that we can relax and go to a wrestling show. And it sucks, man. But the world has the what's it called, all this stuff has to kind of accommodate to where we're at right now, and it
Yep.
wasn't the right time. It's not the right time. But
Exactly.
yeah, man, NXT, man, I've been loving it. I could talk for hours about just the great superstar that is Ciampa and Gargano. Those two.
Yeah.
I mean, what else can I say that hasn't already been said, right?
Oh yeah. And that freaking man, how did I forget his name when I love this dude? Keith Lee, the Keith Lee match against what is his name? I forgot his name. He has long hair.
Damian, Damian Priest. No,
Yeah. Wait, is that it?
I think that was his name, right?
Yeah, I think so. But their match for the North American title was amazing.
Amazing,
Man.
bro. Amazing.
Man, I don't know who's gonna take this title off Keith Lee. I don't.
Honestly, I wouldn't be opposed to just keeping it on him, man. I'm loving every
I'm
match.
good with it. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with it. Also, I don't know if you saw last week, but there was a match between Adam Cole and Velveteen Dream. But it was a tag team match. I think it was Adam Cole and another member of Undisputed versus this one guy. I forgot his name. And Velveteen Dream. Velveteen Dream slowly crawled on top of Adam Cole. And I was like, hold on.
What's going on here, man? Dude, do you think that Velveteen is going to take that title?
I don't know.
Dude, it's been on Cole for a while. I'm not complaining about that because I love
me neither. I love Adam Cole.
Great. But like, I don't know, man. The Velveteen Dream kind of taking that title and really taking it to a different direction. I think it wouldn't be anything bad.
No, not at all. Because I love Velveteen Dream.
God, I love him. Yeah, call it a nightmare. Yeah.
Oh, but yeah,
I love that man, dude.
Yeah, love
It's
NXT.
crazy all the things that they made him like, all the different gimmicks they made him go through before. This one really stuck to him.
Yeah, and they let him keep it. Like it's so different. It is so different.
Yeah.
Like when I first found out about him, like my friends, shout out to Andre and Jacob. Y'all the one that put me on NXT. Y'all been watching NXT since day one. Appreciate y'all. I don't know if y'all watching this or ever will, but
How you send out links, man?
Yeah. I'm gonna send it to them. They'll love it. But yeah, they showed me Velveteen Dream. They were always talking about him, so that's what put me on to him. And I was like, man, this dude is dope. I love him. I love his style. gives me Prince vibes, and I dig it.
Oh, 100%. Gives me Prince vibes, gives me Bowie vibes as well. I think
Yeah, Bowie too.
that whole gimmick just has a really interesting way of kind of like speaking for Patrick.
Yep.
And I think that it's incredible what he's doing with it, and I love it. And I heel face, I love Dream as he is. But yeah, man, it's really interesting what's going on. Last time we talked, it was WrestleMania that we did a review,
Yep,
and I
we
know that
did.
I've been here in a while, but a lot of stuff has gone down. A lot of stuff that's really really tough with what's going on right now in the world with the whole pandemic.
Yeah.
And, one of them was sadly these releases, and we're gonna kind of get into our news topics here. I want to talk about these releases first. Let me go ahead and give you guys a whole updated list of who has been released, and I'm gonna go ahead and put on share screen right here because I
Oh
have
yeah.
that power too.
Dang.
You guys
He
can see
got
it.
that power.
You got the power, power of positivity, right, my friend?
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
yeah. So here we go. We got Drake Maverick, Kurt Hawkins, Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, EC3. You guys can see this, right, Jabril?
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. Eric Young, Leo Rush, Heath Slater, Sarah Logan, Eric Rowan, Primo Colon, Epico Colon, Mike Canellis, Maria Canellis, Zack Ryder. That one hurts. No Way Jose.
Yeah.
Rusev, that one hurts a lot too. Diona Purazzo. I Diona Purazzo. Man, if you're not following her on Instagram, bro, you're
Shoot.
missing
Say
out.
less. Hold on real quick.
His name Alexander Jaksic, MJ Jenkins, Dorian Mack, who's Dan Matha, Tainara Conti, Timo Sabatelli, Cesar Bononi, Nick Ogarelli, Mars Wong, Cassius Ono. That one was out of left field too. He's been on there for a while too. Rocky Yifeng, Mohamed Fahim, Marcos Gom, Faisal Kurdi, Edgar Lopez, Hussein Al-Dagal, Kane Velasquez. That one's one. And then we're gonna talk about these things, man.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that one because
Yeah.
you know how I feel.
Oh yeah, Curtis Axel. We got producers as well. You got Kurt Angle, Lance Storm, Shane Helms, the Hurricane, Sarah Stocks, Scott Armstrong, Billy Kidman. Billy Kidman, damn. Dave Finley, that sucks. Sean David, Mike Rotonda, Pat Buck, Mike Rotonda. Damn, Rotonda was, damn it. Serena Deeb, Ace Steele, Kendall Cation, Gerald Briscoe, Mike Chioda. Oh no, Mike Chioda was let go. Damn it. Announcers and presenters. In English,
Damn.
that one sucks too. That one sucks a lot.
Oh, Aiden English. Oh my
Gary
gosh.
Soto, John Cosado, Josiah Williams, Alyssa Marino, and you got creative. We had Andrea Lissenberger, who I believe was the one who was responsible for the writing of the Mandy and Otis storyline.
Oh man, come on, dog. I love that storyline.
Yeah, Joe Villa and Kerwin Seifels. It sucks a lot, man. This sadly is something that had to come with where we were going right now, and it really sucks because I think a lot of these, I don't think any of these wrestlers are not talented at all. Like they
Yeah.
are all talented individuals who I think some of these will flourish a lot if they were picked up by an AEW, like Rusev. I think if Rusev gets picked up by AEW,
Oh yeah.
huge.
It'd be great for them.
But it sucks that it had to come to this, man.
Yeah, like at first I didn't understand what was going on.
I thought you said baloney. No, I did not say baloney. But yeah, Diona Purazzo. If you're not following her on Instagram, you're missing out. I'm sorry, man. My Italian isn't the best, but I can pronounce it. I'm sorry if you thought I said baloney. But these releases really do suck, man.
Yeah, man. And like it hit me all that like I was on Twitter. I didn't know what was going on. I just saw a bunch of wrestlers retweeting. And then I saw Drew Maverick post something. It was him speaking about being let go. And then I saw like onslaught of just people talking about them being let go from WWE. And I was like, and I didn't understand that, it was due to them not making as much money, and coronavirus and everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, God, that's so unfortunate. So unfortunate, man. There's a lot of talent too. Especially like
Yeah.
Rusev, man. Rusev is so talented. Even like the club, freaking
Yeah.
Carl
Gallows
Anderson and
Anderson.
Gallows,
That's one of the ones that I
man.
think is that one really surprises me because I think even though those two are not the most winning superstars, right? They don't get all the these
Yeah,
big wins and stuff. They're still so entertaining to watch on screen.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, and EC3 already cut a promo and called out MJF.
Yeah. I think EC3 is definitely going over where he can go, but
Yeah,
um,
same.
Eric Rowan would be really interesting if he happens to appear on AEW and does something with Brody Lee. I think that would.
Oh man, yeah, I love that.
Yeah, Mike and Maria Kanellis. I know that they've been asking for a release for a while.
Yeah,
It still sucks, and knowing the things that Mike has been through, addiction wise and stuff like that, it really sucks that that this happens so like during this pandemic. But I just hope a lot of these get picked up by other companies, or if right now this is kind of just control. So when everything comes back to normal, they're able to re-sign them and bring them back.
yeah, that'd be
Uh,
cool too.
yeah,
I
but
hope for that, honestly.
yeah, Zack Ryder hurts. That one hurts the most, man. But at least he got
Yeah,
that WrestleMania moment, dude.
that's true. That's true.
Hmm.
Man, I love Zack Ryder too. I watch his YouTube about his collection.
Yeah.
Oh, man, he's such a
I love Zach too. I've been a big fan. I'm a bro, bro. I'm a bro. I'm a bro. Woo, woo, woo. You know it, right? Yeah, I'm a big bro. I love him. I will always support Zach, and I think that he was great with Kurt Hawkins too. Yeah, and I can't believe they got the tag titles while they were together as well. So
yeah, that was awesome.
I love Zach, and I hope that he gets sent somewhere or gets picked up by something that can appreciate him for the great character he is. Because God, he's hilarious.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
Best of luck. They got it though. They're super talented. I'm sure they're all
yeah,
working out.
man. Out of all these, which one are you the most excited to possibly see in an AEW ring?
Whew, hold on. Can you pull up the list again?
Woo woo woo, you know it, right? Yeah, yeah. Woo woo woo.
Woo woo woo.
I accidentally what's it called? What's it called? I exit out of the page, but don't worry, I got it back up here.
Oh, no worries. It's probably Rusev. I love to see Rusev
Dude, I think
in
Rusev.
AEW.
I think that they could do something crazy with Rusev. I want to see
For real.
Rusev.
Like
Cody.
yeah, for sure. Any C3, because man, they had him doing nothing on the main roster.
Oh, of course not. There you go. That's the list. Drake really sucks, man, because I think Drake Maverick is a great.
Yeah, man, he was tore up about it, man.
Yeah, man. It's because you put yourself in the shoes of a lot of these talent, and they've worked. Some of these people, like Drake Maverick, EC3, Eric Young, um, well, like people like them who really brought themselves from the indies. They've been working
Yeah,
their ass off to get here, man. Like day in and day out, they've been working their ass off to get here, man. And it
yeah,
sucks. You could even make a word for Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, who were tearing it up in Japan, and
yeah,
they spent so much time to finally make it to the top company in the professional wrestling world, and for it to get hit because of the pandemic and stuff like that. But let me go ahead and check what did Mr. Chilzone say here. I love Zack Ryder, but why they had to make him look like a rejected Jersey Shore character? Hey man, he's a bro, dude. It's all good, man. It's all good. Hey, I love Zack Ryder's look. If sue me if you think that's bad. I love him. I love that.
he's a
look.
bro.
He's a bro. Him and Matt Riddle, I think, would make a great.
Man, I love Matt Riddle.
Love that. I love Matt Riddle, and that's going to be the next thing we're talking about because apparently Matt Riddle had talked with Vince and what's it called? He brought up the whole heat that he has backstage.
Oh, really?
Yup. So
Sheesh.
I gotta say, I really am excited to see Rusev. I think that Rusev versus Cody would be crazy.
Oh yeah, I'm hyped for this freaking Armstrong versus Cody, man.
Dude, 100%. I called him Lance Archer. I'm sorry, Lance Armstrong. Different person. Man be man be fist pumping and everything. What a guy. I mean, there's no clear what's it called excuse, man. He is 100% woo woo woo. You know it, man. He's a rejected Jersey Shore guy. But we love him just like that. But excuse me. I want to burp into the microphone. Yeah, Vince talked with Matt Riddle, and of course, this is coming from wonderful people over at ProWrestlingSheet.com, one of the only sites I actually love to read. And Backstage has been great. I've been loving Backstage. Did you see that a Paige, what's it called, during this pandemic is starting to learn how to swim? She's never learned how to swim.
Word.
Yeah, and
Okay.
she's starting to learn how to swim here.
Props.
So, they talked with apparently he talked to them about the whole, heat that he has backstage. And this is what he had to say, man. Do I have heat with WWE or NXT or the people that run the show? No. Do I have heat with some people who think I'm disrespectful at times because they don't understand how business works? Yes. Do people take things too seriously? Yes. And honestly, I have to give talks at NXT. It's not like I stopped the place, but it's like interesting. I'm like, hey, I'm going to tweet or say something that offends you. Realize I'm not trying to actually offend you. I'm trying to make people think I am. I'm putting out an image, a facade. That's good old breaking kayfabe right there. If I talk a certain amount of trash, people are like, oh man, that guy's uncontrollable. He does what he wants. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing the job. I'm in the business. I'm a tag champ. I was in the Rumble. Or how does this guy have so much nuclear heat? I was in Vince McMahon's office just 3 weeks ago, before this thing broke out. I was in headquarters talking to him, and we mentioned the heat I have with certain people. That at the end of the day, he signs the checks. He makes it happen for me, and they're in control, not the talent. If employers happy, and I can make the money and make them a profit, and I'm worth my weight, and I'm pulling my weight, I don't see a problem. To answer your question, yes. Some people I have heat with, but most of it's high school. Caddy, he said this. People who just can't take a joke or a work. Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, what did we say with this? Gets people talking. Yep. It gets people's eyes on Riddle. It's 100% his look. He's the heel. That's how he's supposed to act. I love when Riddle's like this. I love he had to break kayfabe to explain to us what kayfabe is.
Right.
Y'all know exactly why he's on.
Oh my god!
I love you to death, children. Love you to death.
But yeah, he gets people talking. Like some people probably didn't even know who Matt Riddle was, but they were like, "Yo, some wrestler from NXT has got into altercations with both Goldberg and Brock Lesnar. Who is this dude? Yeah. Like who else is trying these dudes? Who is trying these big ass dudes? Mm-hmm. Who?" And they're like, "Oh, Matt Riddle. Let's see who this dude is about." Bam, we got somebody interested.
What they need to do now is make the match official and make a Brock Lesnar versus Matt Riddle match.
Like, that's gonna sell, bro.
Yeah.
Even if he loses, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. People are gonna want to either see Riddle get his ass kicked or somebody talk shit to Brock during the feud, during the build-up. So,
it's because who else is talking shit to Braun? I mean, to Brock. Who?
Nobody, man.
Who? Nobody.
Nobody else, man. Nobody else. So it's really interesting to see what that Vince talked to him about this, and at the end of the day, it was like, whatever, dude. You're making me money. I don't care. Like, I think that is the way you should go about these things. I mean, it gets eyes on the company, and it gets eyes on you. So it's a win-win for me.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah, man. So we've got, other than that, what's it called? We've got, let me see what else we got in here. Cause, yep. Sorry about that. I had to talk about this as well. So on AEW realm, I think they're getting ready to start taping some new shows. I don't know word yet if this means it's going to be crowds in there, but I don't think so. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't think so.
yeah, I mean, I expected this to happen for them to start ramping up the new tapings. I mean, they had episodes for an amount of time that they had to do it, and now they're gonna have to come back. So
Yep.
yeah, what's it called? There's always a pro wrestling sheet from Ryan Satin, of course, right? You know, they're going to resume live tapings. We're trying to start slowly and integrate back into life, and I think it's perfect. Jericho told Newsweek when asked about the decision in a new interview. Obviously, we'll take precautions. Excuse me, and all that sort of stuff, but it's time to get back on track, and I'm looking forward to it. And as you'll recall, WWE has met with criticism earlier this month after confirming plans to return to live tapings at the Performance Center. The company then changed course and decided to film in batches to help increase the level of safety for everyone involved in tapings. I think that that's just the way it should go. Um,
Yep.
you talked about being impressed by the passion of the AEW roster while continuing to film shows during the pandemic without a crowd. The most important thing is to put on an entertain. Jesus Christ, who's getting their ass kicked over
I
here?
was just about to say that. I was like, who's getting smacked over here? Whop, whop.
Yeah, I think these guys are going out there and having great matches in front of nobody. Just shows the amount of dedication they have. Yeah, I think 100%. I like the way that Vince is going to do it now by having it be filmed in batches. I think that puts not just the safety of the performers, the safety of the camera people, the people backstage doing the production and stuff like that's important, man. It's important.
Very
We need
important.
to make sure that they're good. Yeah, I can't wait to see what else is coming in. But I'm glad they're going to start filming some new stuff so that way they can hold an amount of tapings for as long as they need to have them for. So that way they film them in these batches, and then they take the time off, and then just go back to what's it called, filming more until we're safe to go back out there.
Yep. And man, it's gonna be insane when we can go back into those stadiums, man.
Dude, I'm telling you, the next time we go back for a wrestling show, those crowds are going to be crazy. I'm
It's
telling you, even the independent wrestling
oh yeah.
who are at gyms,
It's
at
gonna
school
be
gyms, are about to
nuts.
go nuts. Are going to go nuts.
I cannot wait for that day.
They keep
Man, I
asking
can't
me.
wait.
They keep asking me, what's the first thing you're gonna do once quarantine is lifted? And I'm like, of course, the cop out thing is right. Like, oh, I'm gonna go watch a movie. I'm gonna watch a movie at the theaters. Like, yeah, of course I'm gonna watch a movie. I can't wait to get to that AEW show.
Man, I'm gonna lose
I,
my voice. It's gonna be
I
Royal
want to
Rumble all
be
over again.
I want to be in the crowd with people once everything is safe to do, and I want to go. I want to just feel that energy, and I want to just have fun like that again because I think
Same.
it's gonna be popping hard, man. Like there's gonna be
And
pops going left and right.
man, even like once we can watch them with act, I know the wrestlers gonna be so psyched when they have their crowd back. It's it's just gonna be amazing, bro.
I think that that's gonna bring out the best out of these performances.
Yeah, for
They've been
sure.
performing
Like,
without a crowd for a while now, so
mhm.
once the crowd is back in there, it's gonna get great. It's gonna.
Yeah, SmackDown, Raw, AEW, NXT, shoot, Impact. They're gonna put on a show once these crowds are back. They have to. They
Yeah,
have to.
as the good old JR would say, business is about to pick up.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be a slobber knocker, man. But of course, and I got to make a graphic now that we actually have video. But it's time to get into the good old Scarlett Bordeaux hour here, man. And I think that this is a very special Scarlett Bordeaux hour because we are back in action, man. She's coming here, not here
Oh
to the show.
yeah,
She's coming on this Wednesday on NXT.
I
She
see
is
you,
one of the big
girl.
meetings.
I see you, Scarlett.
I,
Oh
we've been waiting.
yeah.
We've been waiting for a while now. Ever since that the whole look like any time now, TikTok, all that stuff, right?
Anytime. We've been waiting. We've been waiting, Scarlett.
We've been
This
waiting.
Wednesday.
It's coming, bro. It is coming, and I cannot absolutely wait, man. This is really. I'm really
The
excited. I am really
moment
excited.
I saw that stiletto, Raul.
I lost it, man. The moment I saw that, they did not have to do anything. They didn't even have to have Scarlett call out Cross. They had to do anything. Just show that stiletto, and we knew who was there.
I'm saying that's how you do. That's how you do like these entries, not entries. How do you say it? Like new.
Debuts.
Like that's how you introduce somebody new. That's how you do it.
Yeah,
Like
man.
there's been so many people that oh yeah.
As
Look what we
always, make
got
sure you
here.
follow Scarlett Bordeaux on Instagram because I mean, why wouldn't you? Real Scarlett Bordeaux. There is the handle REAL Scarlett with double T Bordeaux
And
BORD.
we ain't getting paid to do this. We
We don't
just
even
looking
get
out for our
yeah. We don't even get.
fellow watchers and listeners.
This is really cool art. That's really cool. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm so excited, man.
That one's clean. That's clean.
Yeah, a lot of these so clean. These are nice, man. Um, but yeah, I kind of lost track there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, what were we talking about? Sorry.
We'll leave that right there.
What were we talking about?
I'm really excited, dude. I think that
Oh yeah, that's how you introduce new people into WWE. That's how you do it.
I didn't I would hate for them to just do these vignettes of like, I'm Scarlett Bordeaux and I'm coming. Like, nah. Give me that crap. Give me that shit right there.
Yeah.
Where Ciampa just got smacked down, Cross got on him, and you just see the stiletto right there in front of the camera. That's what I want, man. I want those ominous type of debuts. I don't need this whole like, Scarlett coming in like, like, oh, I'm coming, I'm going, I'm going. It's nothing like that, man. Yeah.
One second.
You're looking at that Instagram page pretty hard, right?
Give me.
All right, we just lost. We just lost. It's all good. All good. I mean, all right. This show's on. Yeah, thanks. You never listen to this show. You don't know what's Scarlett Bordeaux hour. But now I gotta wait for my co-host to come back. I don't know where he went. I don't know where he went. And that's the good thing about this being live. Uh, that's fantastic. Um, yeah. Yes, we can just do a good old commercial break. Uh, you're left me in a bind right here now, Jibril, huh? All right, let's see what I can do here. Um, can't just leave me like that, man. All right, let's see if I might have the graphic in here for the commercial break. If I don't, I'm pretty much screwed. Um, this is fantastic, man. This is fantastic. All right. Well, I mean, this is great. Let's see. Let's see. But yeah, no, I'm really am excited for what is coming with Charlotte. Thank you for coming back. That was terrible of me stalling.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
I believed in you.
What just happened? What you want to know? What just happened? That's what happens when a co-host leaves their host right here, and I can't have back.
That was my bad. My Firefox was not working.
Yeah. Sorry, but that's Firefox. Yeah, it's don't do this. Don't get on this site on Chrome. Chrome is terrible with this. You might want to get on what's it called?
That was all on me.
Yeah.
Like everything was fine, and then it just started breaking up all of a sudden.
Mr. Chilton wants to know if he went to the store to get milk like his dad. Oh wait, there he is. Yes.
Oh no, I did. Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
That's exactly what we did.
Except for I came back. Sorry.
I can't wait for Scarlett to make her appearance, and I think that's just the way you need to do it.
Agreed. I came back though. I came back after getting the milk. I came back.
Yeah, man. But yeah, yeah. I love how Mr. Chilton was like, "What is this?" Like, LMAO, all right. Like it's the Scarlett Bordeaux hour, man. There's 13 episodes of this if you want to go.
Yeah, that's Scarlett Bordeaux hour.
Yeah, Scarlett Bordeaux hour, man. Yeah.
Very true. Thank you, Mr. Chillzone.
Thank you. All right, man. So that's that, and we're gonna get into our main topic here on High Flyer Radio, and then we're gonna be saying goodbye to you guys soon. So we all know how Money in the Bank is being structured right now. Of course, it is pre-taped.
Yeah.
But instead of it being an actual ladder match, The matches, the women's Money in the Bank and the men's Money in the Bank will be run simultaneously, and the superstars are going to have to climb to the well, not climb like like actual climb, like they have to go all the way up to the top of headquarters, the roof, and retrieve the briefcase from there. Now,
Yep.
if that isn't the craziest stuff I've ever heard, I don't know what is.
I just wish I was in that boardroom when they came up with this. Like they were like, all right, so COVID-19 is, at its highest. What can we do? We have to innovate this freaking Money in the Bank. They were like, someone was like, no, hold on. They turned around like this.
Yep. And we're gonna find
How
out.
about we
We're
put
gonna
it on
find
the
out.
roof?
Wait, what? Yeah, dude, it's on the roof. So, yeah. Hold on, man. What's it called? We got our card right now. We have Braun Strowman, of course, versus Bray Wyatt for the title. Bailey versus Tamina, which is to me probably one of the most uninteresting matches on the card right now. Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins, of course. Of course. New Day versus Miz and Morrison versus the Forgotten Sons. I'm enjoying what the Forgotten Sons are doing right now. And Lucha House Party, we got those. But our Money in the Bank title matches are Asuka versus Shayna versus Nia Jax versus Dana Brooke versus Lacey Evans, and Carmella. That's the women's title, the women's Money in the Bank. And then our men's is Daniel Bryan, Rey Mysterio, Aleister Black, King,
Alistair Brack.
King Corbin, Otis, and to be determined because it was supposed to be Apollo Crews, but that just didn't happen.
Oh, damn, Apollo Crews. I was so upset.
Me too, man. I think Apollo deserves better than that.
Because he's been having really good matches. I mean, he always has good matches, but like recently, I feel like they've really been pushing him, or like giving him a push, and like I'm sure it was scripted, right? Yeah, Lacey Evans is bad. That's man.
Bad as hell, bro. She knows. She knows what he's talking about, bro.
Oh yeah, live is mine. Live in Sasha Banks, but that's for another time. But it's Scarlet, of course. But anyway, yeah, that's I'm Apollo getting injured, so he won't be in the Money in the Bank. Man, that was upsetting because man, I was really like hyped for Apollo Crews. Hopefully, he goes against Andrade for the United States Championship. That'll be hype. Because man, it's just his matches are super good, very underrated. So yeah, I'm hyped for that.
Hyped for that, man. I can't wait to see who is this last one. I think my pick though, I 100% want this to go to Black. I think that this is a great setup to kind of give Aleister Black that push to get on the title. I want to see that happen.
Yeah, same. I'm down for Aleister Black.
To quote Monique, I would like to see it. I would like to see it. That 100%, man. I would like to see it.
Yeah, same.
You think who do you think is going to be that last one?
There's no hope. You know who I want it to be, honestly? Buddy Murphy. I want it to be Buddy Murphy.
Imagine if it is and he wins it.
Oh, that would be. Bro, I would be hyped. Like, and then even like if this goes down to Buddy Murphy and if it comes down to Buddy Murphy and Aleister Black on the ladder or whatever on the roof, man, on the show. Yeah, but yeah, I hope it's Buddy Murphy. That'd be pretty dope.
Thank God Shane isn't in this match, or he'd be like throwing himself off the building or something.
Oh my gosh, man, that's all Shane does is throw himself off of shit. I ain't mad at it. I love it. Oh,
man. It's crazy, man. I think that that this is gonna be quite the interesting the match, interesting Money in the Bank. I think it should go to Aleister, but if it is Buddy Murphy in the match, I think that's crazy for them to set up him coming in like that.
Yeah, that'd be, bro, Buddy. Yeah, I'd be so hyped for that. Because I'm just like trying to think of like how people are when they get the Money in the Bank and like cashing it in, and like I don't know. I felt like I didn't like Braun when he got his when he got the Money in the Bank.
It wasn't even successful, man. Like,
yeah, like it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I love freaking Brock's though. As much as I was mad that he got the Money in the Bank, the boombox. Oh my gosh, that was
That was
gold.
so dumb, but it was so fun to watch.
It was hilarious,
One of the
man. But
dumbest stuff I've ever seen, man.
yeah, for sure. So we'll see. We'll see. Who else is in there? From SmackDown?
Hold on, man. From SmackDown, Otis is in there.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Otis is in there.
Dude, I can't picture them giving it to Otis at all.
No, they won't. They won't.
100. I do not picture that at all, man. I think that's got to be crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, we'll see what happens. Way worse has happened, right?
That's true. That is very true. They have surprised me before. If you would have told me a couple of years from now that there would be Bobby Lashley and Alana relationship freaking storyline,
you're crazy.
I'd be
right?
like, y'all tripping, dog. Also, props to Lana. She has been posting some really dope Instagram pictures.
Oh yeah, of course.
Man. Like anyway, but yeah, go check those out.
Even though the man was let go, Rusev still wins when he goes home.
I'm saying, bro, Rusev ain't losing at the end of the day. And plus, even though he got let go, I'm sure everybody's trying to pick him up. The dude's freaking talented.
Oh, yeah. Somebody brought up, a friend of mine brought up, like, what if Roman Reigns gets released? I'm like, dude, that's the hottest free agent in the building, bro.
Hottest, man. Shoot.
Oh man, gets picked up like that. There's gonna be people on his phone like that, bro.
Like that. Roman Reigns on your network.
That's something else, man.
You drawing tons of people, but anyway, yeah.
All right, man. Well, I'm really, really excited for what's coming. Look, even though things are kind of different right now because of the pandemic, I think that the way they're kind of following this and really doing this whole kind of like cinematic matches, but at the same time kind of giving us these weird, obscure things that we probably would have never gotten without the pandemic. True. I think that it makes for a really interesting wrestling matches.
Yeah, same. When you sent me the I guess the post about it being on the roof, Money in the Bank, I was like, what? I had to keep rereading it because I was like, are you serious? Like, is this happening?
On the roof?
I was like, on the roof? Party on the roof,
bro.
On the headquarters of WWE headquarters. I'm
that's
like,
not a one-story room. That's not a one-story building, bro. That's more like
you got me interested. I'm like, let's see this. I want to see how this is gonna turn out. So like you said, E for effort, man. Like y'all are really thinking outside the box during all this, and I'm all for it.
Yeah, I'm really excited, man.
Because honestly, with everything going on, you can either like go stale or innovate, and WWE is definitely innovating, and we saw that with WrestleMania. They definitely put on a show that we never expected. A lot of us were like, yo, why are y'all continuing WrestleMania? And then they freaking, for me, knocked it out the park. I enjoyed it. And with this, I'm like, yo, WWE is constantly giving us stuff that's new, different, despite everything, so I'm all for it. I'm excited. It's next week?
Yeah, well, it's the 10th. Yeah, it's next
10th.
Week.
Yeah, okay.
So, nice. This is your official preview of the show of Money in the Bank, and I can't wait to see. I want them to just burst into Vince McMahon's office.
Man, they better. I'm gonna be pissed if they don't. I want to see Vince McMahon, like, I don't know, just sitting down eating the steak in his suit.
Yeah,
and then like
having like a like what's it called? Like I don't know, like have Shane in there, kind of like Vince getting mad at Shane or something like a father and son or something. I want to see something dumb happen. Like
I want to see the most ignorant shit ever in this pay-per-view.
Yeah, I want him to like bust into like the restrooms or someone's trying to poo or something. I want him to go into Vince's office. I want him to go to Triple H's office. Give me whatever dumb stuff you can probably come up with for this.
Yeah, just throw it at me, man. I'm all for it. Like, I want to see Shane jump off of something just cause. Like, not even in the match. Just have him jump off of something.
Yeah. Oh man, I can't wait for this. But we have reached the end, man, and it's been a lot of fun. And it was great doing this again, Jibril, because I missed it.
Me too. And I know we keep taking these hiatus. And I know we both got, things going on, but man, I always love coming back and doing these shows, bro. I was telling my girl, I was like, yo, I'm ready to do High Fly Radio. I was like, rush it home. I was like, all right, it's 7. Let's go.
Yep. hopefully next week we'll be back. I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, finding the right day for it. But it's been a lot of fun. And
And
as
real quick, I know I used to talk about, getting away from my kids, and it's hard now with the quarantine. I got to see them every day. It's rough. Yeah, I can't wait to get away from my kids, y'all.
I can't. When all this started, Roy Woods put up a video, and what's it called? Like them talking to a dad, and he was like, one of the little lower thirds read, what's it called? A man finds himself trapped with his mistress, can't find a way to call his wife and let him know when he's coming home. I love it, man. I love it. It's been a lot of fun. But I'm glad we're back, and I'm glad we're doing this. And as always, you can find it at the Nerdcore _ on Twitter, Nerdcore on Instagram. And make sure that you guys keep in touch with everything that we're doing on there by checking out the podcast feeds, by checking out the YouTube. Make sure you leave a like, you subscribe on the channel. Make sure you follow us on Twitch. Make sure that you leave a rate and review on the podcast app of choice. Those are all things you can do to help us without putting money on the line. All 100%. If you do want to help us out monetarily, though, check out the chat. I'm about to put something in there.
Put some up in there.
Something in there, bro. I keep it on here, bro. The good old Patreon. Patreon helps out a lot. Patreon.com/nerdcore, especially during this time right now. But if you can't, it's all good. We've been having we're very understanding, and I hope everybody's been been keeping up with everything that's going on, and understand that Patreon right now is not the biggest priority. But if you're still pledged to us, we really do appreciate it.
Yep.
Those especially that we appreciate our producers, our associate producers, Cassie and Sarah, Grayson Barker 98, Warlord Hitman 1, Warlord 1 bar on Twitter, and that was Instagram and Twitter. We really do appreciate Warlord. We also have Shane SRRKK on Twitch, and SRRKK Twitch on Twitter. We thank him so much for his patronage, for being an executive producer. And then our $25 tier executive producers are Brown Rice 1996 on Twitter and Instagram, and Real Nerdy Dad on Twitter. We thank them all so much for being wonderful people, and you guys are making these shows happen every single day. And I'm really thankful, and I hope that everybody had a wonderful time listening to us talk about wrestling. And as a further ado, Jibril, is there anything you want to say before we leave?
I just want to say, happy to be back. Appreciate you guys. I wouldn't have been able to record this if it wasn't for y'all and all the guys who support us with my mic and all my setup. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you,
bro. Gang. Bro. Oh wait.
Oh, it ain't just you.
Man, you can't do Patreon. It's not popping anymore. Gotta switch to OnlyFans.
Oh yeah, man, you ain't lying. Here, I'll drop it when I get it. I'll drop it for y'all. Don't worry. OnlyFans.com/bromonger. Oh yeah,
that's
the first one's gonna be called "Is This Your King?" That's gonna be my first episode.
Man's rocking out 9-incher over here, about to put it out like, is this your king?
Yeah, when it never mind, I ain't saying. Anyway.
Oh my Lord. Oh God, you're starting to look like the live show. Let's just get out of here.
OnlyFans.com/Black Mamba.
All right, it's been a lot of fun here, but we need to get out of here.
All right, y'all.
As always, it's been High Flyer. It's been the Nerd Chicano. I'm signing off, and for me and Jibril, we hope you all have a wonderful day. And as always, it's been High Flyer Radio, man. Don't tap out.
Tune in.